Yo guys, what's going on? Yorkie Man here, and this is third time looking. This is third attempt of recording this, and getting pretty frustrating. But first game of the season, Birmingham. How are we gonna do? How are we gonna fare? How am I gonna do on this? Was like only my third ever game on PES. Playing on top player. I could play Pro Evo 2013 pretty well, capably on top player. In my eyes, realistically, because if I was a crap team, it would be really difficult, and that's what you want. I don't want to just, I don't know how to put it really, just to be able to come in and just, boom, it's easy. Nobody wants that. Some people can play above top player. I find top player is probably my level. Once I get a really good team, then it probably will progress higher. But for now, I'm quite happy with top player. Look at Zigic here though. That's lovely footwork. I don't know how he manages to get that shot away though. I think it was a block, but that's not Zigic's talent. And you are about to see a different side of Zigic than you've ever seen. But really tough game. Alvaro there did pretty much the only thing he's done for the club so far in terms of efforts on goal and stuff. He's not been poor, but he's a youngster. He's my eyes for the future. But look at this rebound goal, and I hate them. I think pretty much every PES, FIFA, whatever football game you prefer, if you play these games, you hate a rebound goal. But going in at half-time 1-0 down, I was optimistic because we'd had a fair share of possession, but you could see there shots like getting a chance was near impossible, and them to start off the second half like this and be going, in my eyes, already 2-0 down, because I don't think I've ever saved a penalty in my life on Pro Evo. So I was like, okay, so that's 2 down already. Going into this, I was kind of like, okay, well, that is the opener of the season going downhill. And I was going to live com this, and I am very happy I chose to go down the other route. There will be some live comms at some point, but for now, live comms aren't completely out of the question. But I don't know what games had live comms. Zigic again, they're making it free, and he's unbelievable on this game. But I think he's like 30, so I don't think there'd be any reason for me to sign him. I know age isn't as weighing as a factor, but look at that back heel. It's ridiculous, man. But I don't think age is that big of a weighing factor on PES. I'm pretty sure it's not. But look, Zigic through again, and it's not what you guys want to see on the first game. It's not really the performance I wanted in my first game. There's only 2 games in this episode actually as well, guys, just so you know about this. But Mindy gets a shot there, but I think that was like, I had 2 shots and you've seen them both. So I never looked in any kind of danger of scoring against Birmingham. They completely outran me. I'm not looking forward to the return fixture, if I'm being honest. You can see there the possession was fine, but shots and creating attacks at the minute for me is where I'm struggling. I'm hoping that I can improve that, but that's where I'm struggling. But I'm sure I can get over it. I can move on, and we will pick ourselves up and we will dust ourselves off. Remember what I said in the first episode. The team name doesn't have to stay the same. The badge, the kit, it is all down to you guys. You can change whatever features you want. You just have to let me know about it. I'm pretty willing, but if you've got kits, send me them. We'll have votes on the kits for what kit we'll use, stuff like that. And I really need suggestions on players because we are struggling. Not that I'm going to have any money to spend in the January window, but coming up against Blackpool here, and as their kit sponsor is Wonga, we could probably do with a loan from Wonga at this moment in time, because our fortunes in the financial position that we are in is not enjoyable. But it was a different game this time. I mean, I'm enjoying the graphics as well. I think it looks very good. But Tom Ince comes through here, and he is someone who I would love to sign. He's an unbelievable player. But I felt a little bit more comfortable in this game. I don't know why, but I just made some changes. But that sort of through ball seemed to become more open in this game. I couldn't get that sort of chance in the last game, and a little bit more open chances. I mean, he was always going to save. That wasn't he? Chelsea's a pretty good goalkeeper, but opportunities like that was more apparent in this game, and I think each game takes a different course depending on how it's played. But Zelstein here comes through, and yeah, you've got a striker that does that. It's not very helpful. But Elkin has actually been one of my key players. He's very neat on the ball. He's a very tidy player, actually. I'd recommend him to people who are starting off with the originals, because he's only on loan, and I've got to a point now where I am thinking, right, I'm going to sign him. But look at him again here. He has got a bit of pace on him. He's not the quickest, but when he gets on the ball, it's what he can do on the ball, and he fools Broadfoot there. And he's a tidy player, I think, in my opinion, and a good player to have at your club. For he hopefully I can sign him, which is the plan next season. But hopefully he won't cost me much more than 1.6 million, which I think is a real small price for someone of his quality. Again, he is quite scrappy when you get opportunities, but you have to take him. Minandinho there does take his, but a little bit of a call for a penalty there, but he gave it a good shot. But 0-0 at half-time. I've actually had highlights of me attacking to show you. See, so the Blackpool game went a lot differently. It restored my faith in my ability to play Pro Evo. It kind of made me think, right, relax when I'm playing the games. I mean, I think really once you go a couple down, you can sink that way, and unfortunately did. I wish I'd have switched that more across a little bit better, fed it back across, but I didn't. And here's just some poor defending, and Ricardo Fuller's always going to outpace any defender I've got. Passini does so well to get back there, and in all fairness, it's a brilliant save, but it was a struggle, and then Dobby finds the back of the net. Scott Dobby, man, why? But it's at this point in the game, I was a little bit like, oh man, I was doing so well, things seemed to be going well. Instantly I was like, right, changes are being made, and I did bring Ekin off, who actually, when I relook at this match, had a great first half, and I brought Minandinho off because in front of goal he's not really impressed me, and I kind of thought I don't actually have someone leading the attack, so I'll push somebody up there and see how it worked. I am playing very reserved and counter-attacking to a sense, because every single team I go against in my eyes is a big team. We don't have the players to beat them. And here comes Chopper, and you guys are thinking, great, another Birmingham result, but actually they didn't manage to score, and we managed to survive without getting a corner, but it goes straight back to Broadfoot, and he chips that in, and I'm like, no, did you see how close that was? I panicked. And also, I want your feedback, guys, on using Sony Vegas Pro. Are you feeling the better, the content's better? But look, the Welshman Rushwife is through, and he can't score because nobody can hit the target in my team. I mean, this is nuts. But how are you finding the quality of my videos? Are they better now with Sony Vegas? I'm noticing when I'm watching them, they've not got that glare on them, but it's getting close to the end of the game here, and I'm like, feed the ball out. Let's try and do something. There's going to be something I could do. The defender mucks up there. I tell him to run, and Mackenzie absolutely has a nightmare. Zelstein, obviously, it's got to go in, and it does. Jeez, man, it taken me that long to get my first Pro Evo goal in the league, and it was a mistake from them, but I don't care. I will take whatever I can get. I stood right in front of the net and I shot. It's our first point in the league as well. It's exciting. It's a good time. I don't anticipate there's going to be many wins this season. All I want from my team and my performances is that we're a hard-working team, and we try and make ourselves difficult to beat, because I think really in reality, when you look at the squad, it's going to be a long old season. There's going to be a lot of tough results there. There's going to be a lot of tough fixtures, but I'm quite happy, and I'm actually really excited now on the future of the series. I intend for it to go on until PES 15 comes out, but the next game is a big one. Leeds, Chelsea. Just the fact of playing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, the players they've got, the players I've got, is kind of scary, but that is the game for the next episode. Put down your thoughts on what result will be. Obviously, I know the result, so it would be cheating if I entered. But put down who you think will have a good game. If you think we'll manage to score past Petr Cech, because that's gonna be a tall order. But just let me know what you think. But I thank you guys for watching and the support, and I'll catch you in the next one.